coaching. What are you, warrior woman?
I'm a superhero, wildlife warrior.
Tamara, you're in Times Square, where members of the Department of Fish and Wildlife thought the most productive use of time was to be there to crush ivory.
Right, I'm in Times Square, where they crushed a ton of ivory today in front of a gigantic crowd. And when I say ton, I mean it actually weighed a ton. The ivory that was here today was confiscated from shops in New York and Philadelphia. This tusk right here, I don't even know what to say about that. There's nothing to say about that. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife organized this event to raise awareness about the ivory trade and how it is devastating endangered animals and our elephants in Africa. When I got here, this place was absolutely packed. There was U.S. officials, the U.S. Secretary of Interior was here, as well as Sex and the City star, Kristen Davis. And I'm sorry, I cannot forget the wildlife warrior superhero.
I'm here to draw attention to the horrible situation and potential extinction of elephants, rhinos, and other beautiful wildlife.
Representative Steve Israel from New York got up and spoke, and he said, not only is this about conservation, but it's about state security.
Animal trafficking, we now know, is funding those dangerous groups out there. It is a source of revenue for terrorist groups around the world.
Ivory, before the international law made this trade illegal, was perfectly fine. It was grandfathered in. So was there any compensation due from the government to any of these shops? How do they know how they got the ivory?
Ivory trade has been illegal since 1989, so any ivory being traded in the U.S. right now is illegal. You can't buy, you can't sell, you can't trade, you can't traffic any ivory, so they can confiscate it.
So the real question is, when do we start addressing the real solution? Ivory and elephant farming. If we can make this a commodity that it already is, you can raise the elephants, take the ivory. You know, they take the tusks out of circus elephants. They could do the same thing, and you would drive the price down. That would change it, and I could go back to having ivory.